The iPhone 15 Pro Max is shaping up to be quite the leap in comparison with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, with multiple new features that will remain exclusive to the largest and most expensive upcoming iPhone. 4 of the most anticipated devices of 2023 will be showcased at the event. The iPhone 15 series, consisting of the iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, and iPhone 15 Pro, but chief and most interesting among those will be the super premium iPhone 15 Pro Max, which sadly might get slightly delayed and released later in October instead of alongside its peers. Here are the most important 15 Pro Max features that you need to know about. First, the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be getting a new USB Type-C port instead of Lightning. This has been pretty much confirmed by the most credible leakers and insiders like Mark Gurman and Ming-Chi Kuo, as well as Apple executives themselves. The change was forced by EU law that technically gives companies until the end of 2024 to adopt a common charging port standard, potentially allowing Apple to still come up with a Lightning-enabled iPhone 15 series, but Cupertino chose to go with a newly enforced USB-C port instead. However, not everything has a silver lining to it. Apple is also rumored to be limiting what cables you might be able to use on the 15 Pro Max, as it could feature an authenticator chip that might either reject non-Apple USB-C cables or charge the phone much slower than an original one would. Moreover, in a very important hardware differentiation, the 15 Pro Max will likely support USB 3.2 speeds, while the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus might only support USB 2.0. Next, expect a refreshed design with thinner and curved bezels. Design as one major aspect of the 15 Pro Max is shaping up to be quite different from previous Pro Max generations. Size-wise, rumors suggest that the 15 Pro Max will be shorter, narrower, but thicker than the 14 Pro Max. However, you might find it hard to notice the changes with the naked eye because we're talking about very tiny differences here. Some of the latest design rumors about the 15 Pro Max call for an improved frontal design with super slim bezels. Leaker Ice Universe has it that the iPhone 15 Pro Max could employ the thinnest bezels on a modern phone, measuring at just 1.55 millimeters, which would easily dethrone the current record holder, the Xiaomi 13, with its 1.81 millimeters display bezels. In mid-May 2023, Ice Universe corroborated the earlier leaks about the 15 Pro Max design changes by uploading a screen protector on Twitter, depicting just how thin the device's bezels will likely be. The device might adopt a refreshed design. According to some leaks, the most premium upcoming iPhone could score a side frame that curves slightly to the back of the phone, somewhat emulating the side profile of a MacBook Pro. This will be a major change from the existing iPhone industrial design language that mostly relies on an edgy industrial design. While it looks good and feels premium, using any of those devices without a case on isn't comfortable, as the edges might cave in your palm. A slightly different rear design could address that and make the device a much easier device to handle. The display will remain flat though. Next, the frame of the 15 Pro Max will possibly be made of titanium for weight savings and extra rigidity. Titanium has already been used on the Apple Watch Ultra, so chances are both premium iPhones in 2023 could adopt the high-quality material. What benefits does titanium bring over, say, stainless steel or aluminum? For starters, it's lighter than stainless steel but with equal strength, not to mention that it looks just as premium thanks to its polished finish. It's not a fingerprint magnet either. So it seems that the device could come with a titanium build that will elevate its design to the next level. Next, a 3nm Apple A17 Bionic chipset, the first 3nm chipset on a smartphone. Hardware is yet another area in which Apple will most certainly continue to differentiate between the Pro iPhone's models and the rest of the iPhone 15 series. The 15 Pro Max will most probably be powered by the widely anticipated 3nm Apple A17 Bionic chipset, manufactured by TSMC, which would potentially introduce a very big performance boost as well as big energy savings. At the same time, the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus will likely come with the older 5nm A16 Bionic that's currently powering the 14 Pro lineup. Next, the classic mute switch will be substituted for a customizable action button, similar to the one on the Apple Watch Ultra. For months, Apple was widely rumored to be entertaining the idea of ditching the hardware buttons on the 15 Pro variants. In a move similar to what Apple did with the iPhone 7 when it substituted its physical home button for a capacitive one that provides haptic feedback with the help of the so-called Taptic Engine vibrator. As a refresher, that one is customizable and can enable or disable different activities and features. Rumors have it that the alleged action button on the iPhone 15 Pro Max would be similar, with deep customization, and it will allow you to mute your iPhone, switch between focus modes, or probably even launch the camera, Siri, or various other programmable shortcuts and activities. Next, expect to enjoy the iPhone 15 Pro Max for longer, as it might feature a larger battery than the 14 Pro Max. This year could be a very major upgrade over most previous iPhones. Saucy recent rumors have it that the iPhone 15 series could get substantial battery size increases across the board. Paired with the Apple A17 Bionic chipset, this large battery would most likely easily set new records in the iPhone endurance race. With the current crop of iPhone Pro Max phones capable of lasting 2 days off the charger, we could potentially see a bump to 2 days and a half or even 3 days of usage off the charger. Next, possibly a faster 35 watts charging. This could potentially cut those still long charging times significantly. Previously, we had 27 watts wired charging on the 14 Pro Max that fully charges the phone in roughly an hour and 40 minutes. Hopefully, the 15 Pro Max will charge faster than that. There will also be MagSafe wireless charging on board the 15 Pro Max. We don't expect any major changes in the wireless charging speeds though. Next, a new telephoto camera will be an exclusive feature of the 15 Pro Max, possibly offering optical zoom of up to 5x or more. The device is shaping up to be the one true flagship as far as Apple's camera tech is considered. Previous models mostly shared the same camera setup, with the same hardware and software features and delivered similar image quality. But this might change with the iPhone 15 series. The latest hearsay has it that only the 15 Pro Max will come with a periscope camera, most likely offering up to 5 or 6x optical zoom, up from the 3x optical zoom camera available on the 14 Pro models. At last, 2 new colors, Titan Gray and Deep Blue. Regarding the iPhone 15 colors, the rumor mill often changed the sound of its tune, but in late August 2023, we seemingly got a final and rather believable breakdown on the potential iPhone 15 colors. New here will be the addition of a Titan Gray color option, which will likely be used to showcase the new titanium frame. Additionally, a new Deep Blue color option is rumored to be making the cut. So the question is, should you wait for iPhone 15 Pro Max? You should wait for the 15 Pro Max if you haven't upgraded your iPhone in a while and want to experience the best of Apple in 2023. With so many highly anticipated features for the iPhone, like USB Type-C, a folded periscope lens that will finally bring long zoom, and the coveted jump to 3nm that will inevitably deliver much better performance and potentially big energy savings, it's hard to not get excited for the upcoming 15 Pro Max. But you should not wait for the 15 Pro Max if you've recently got the 14 Pro Max or you are generally satisfied with your existing phone. While quite the overhaul for the iPhone world, the 15 Pro Max might not be such a big quantum leap over the 14 Pro Max, so it is advisable to see how the upcoming phone would fare against its predecessor before jumping the gun. With so many changes and improvements, there's a high chance that something could go awry. So, what are your thoughts on the latest iPhone 15 lineup? Share your valuable thoughts below in the comments section, and if you enjoyed the video, then a sub to the channel will be massive, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.